Okay, now this one is a little bit harder than the other one. Well, obviously, because you're not just counting. But it's asking for the slope of a line that is parallel to x plus 2y equals 6. Now, very important. The slopes of line that are parallel to each other. I know you're going to guess this. I know that it's not an issue. But the slopes are the exact same because if they're parallel, they never meet. Therefore, the slopes need to be the same. So, how are we going to make these slopes the same? We're going to convert to our old friend slope-intercept form. Okay, we're going to convert this to slope-intercept form. So, how are we going to do this? Well, remember, let's keep this blue. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Why are we going to put that into slope-intercept form? Because m is going to be our slope. And if we know what the slope of this is, then we know what the slope of the line parallel to it is going to be. Okay? So we're going to convert this to y equals mx plus b, which means we're going to isolate y using our algebra skills, and then we're going to look and see what m is. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do, I need to get y by itself. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides of my equal sign, right? Okay? Because if I subtract x from this side, this cancels out and there's no longer an x on this side. But I have to do it on the other side because I can't just go around subtracting x's anywhere I want, okay? And that's not a b, that's a 6, okay? Really important. All right, now, the next thing I got to do is I've got to divide by 2 because this still has a coefficient. It's being multiplied by something. So I divide by 2, making these cancel out, which means I have to divide everything else by 2 as well. And I get y equals negative x over 2 plus 6 over 2. Now, negative x over 2, that's weird. What the heck is that? Well, remember, when there's no coefficient, really there's a coefficient of 1. We just get rid of it because 1 times x is just x, and it's just really irritating to always write a 1 when all we need is the variable, okay? So we end up with y equals negative 1/2 x, okay, plus, and then 6 divided by 2 is 3. So y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. This is in slope-intercept form. Now, how does that help me? Well, my slope is m, and in this case, so m always represents the coefficient of x, right? The coefficient of x, because it's whatever this is times x. Well, in this case, my m equals negative 1/2. That means that my slope is negative 1/2. That means that my answer is B, negative 1/2.